Welcome everybody. It is Crypto Moose and the Moose is Loose. Mitchell Bouchard, your crypto and NFT investor. Oh yeah. Let's dive right into it. I've noticed a couple of things. Specifically, Cardano NFTs are cheap right now. So that's what we're going to do on this episode. I just recorded a couple of banger videos. Would probably get a 9.8 on Rotten Tomatoes. Just saying. We did a video talking about Cardano, why it's number one. And we did a DAGA rewards update. So comment down below if you're happy with the content. If you're not happy, then, I don't really know what else to say. I do have to improve, that's for sure. So definitely like, comment, subscribe. That's going to help us out here on the channel. In fact, probably the only way you can really help out the Moose on the channel. So today we are October 18th, 2023. And Bitcoin, we're at 28,700. It's starting to go up actually as we speak. So that's nice to see. I do believe that by 2025 or so, we're going to see $100,000 Bitcoin. I'm talking about a little bit after the halving. Maybe before, I don't know. But there's a lot of stuff going on around the world as well, as you all know. I'm not even going to mention it here in this video. So let's focus our attention. These NFTs are cheap. So I want to go through jpg.store. We're going to do that in a second. First, I just want to give you guys a macro perspective, kind of where we're at. So right now we are in a bear market. We have not really found the bottom for certain yet. I do believe that this is the bottom. If anything, maybe we'll go a little bit lower. Not financial advice. None of this video is financial advice. All speculative. So let me get my pink thinking mug here and let's get into what I think. So, all right. Cardano, we're at 24 cents USD. Okay. I'm Canadian, so I'm trying to make those conversions. Our loonies are just not worth much anymore. So 25 cents. Okay. I believe that by 2024 will be about $4 to $5 Cardano. Again, not financial advice, but we like to speculate because it is important to understand that, logically, where can we be? And honestly, you mean to tell me that we're not going to be where Ethereum is at now with Cardano by 2024 or 2025? Come on. We're easily going to be a 10x. Which is a $2.50 token, not even where it was at before. And again, I've gone through this a few times. Let me hide a couple things here. I am currently 45%, let's call it, holding Cardano. So my net worth is 44.87% in Cardano. If it fails, well, I messed up. I lost that life. But, I guess that's the way it goes, right? So I really do believe in Cardano. I believe in this being the best blockchain compared to all the other ones, at least for, the implementations of smart contracts to be able to build on top of. It's just cheaper, better, faster, stronger. I believe in ADA quite a bit, obviously. So I'm like 45% Cardano. I am 45% Cardano, basically. 15% Bitcoin, let's call it. 10% Kopi, almost 10% Meld. Those are my picks. So not telling you to allocate, not telling you to build your portfolio that way. I'm just being transparent. For those of you that have been watching me for a while, that's just where I'm at. I just want to share with you as much as I can. And, we try to be transparent as possible. So, by the way, check out our shorts. Check out our other videos. We're nearing almost 330 videos. We got to get to 10,000 subs, within a year. By the end of 2025, we should have 10,000 subs. That should be the goal. But I haven't even seen a bull market yet. Check out the Cardano mini course. This will get you up to speed. So whatever I'm talking about now, this will help you out a lot. So check that out. It'll get you up to speed. You get a workbook. It's really cool. I did a DAGA video, so check that out. So specifically, let's dive into this video. Let's get right into it, as promised. jpg.store. So jpg.store is the marketplace for Cardano NFTs. Um, I mean, I was into Cardano NFTs before we had smart contracts. So I remember when CNFT.io was the place, and jpg.store just took over that entire space, right? So that's what we're looking at right now. jpg.store is just absolutely dominating Cardano NFTs. So what we're going to do is go through some of the NFTs that I think are undervalued, and I'm going to show you exactly what I've been buying and what I've been doing. So my goal is to accumulate more ADA. And then peak of the next bull run, I'm going to begin to liquidate. I just am. Long term, I believe in Cardano. I'm going to hold some for 20, 30 years. This is something that you can buy that isn't just going to go away. They're not making any more of it. For the short term, yes, you're mining more, or you're staking to earn more rewards. But yeah, it's something that you can leave to your nephews, whatever you may call it. So let's go over here. This is important, and I talk about this in courses, but I might as well get into it with you all right now. So if you look at the 24 hours, there's a couple of projects that are doing well. In particular, the Bible, the Gutenberg Bible. I should have bought it at 900. Again, it was one of those things where, I just didn't want to buy it at the top and see it go down. But this is doing well. Specifically, you are going to be able to claim your book tokens on the book.io. So there is quite a bit happening. It does amaze me every time I sit down to do a couple of videos. I can come up with 5 videos like that. So, I mean, it is through practice. I'm on episode 350 right now. It's starting to be like the Joe Rogan experience. Like, I'm going to catch up to Joe, but have 1/100th of the views. And by the way, I think I mentioned you on the last video, but thank you so much for sending me this NFT. So my wallet is $Thai.ADA, and somebody sent me this address. I forget the number of the wallet. You had an ADA handle, but I'll go through it again. But thank you so much. It means a lot. It's really cool to receive gifts, and I'm not going to sell it. I like it. And, the moose has been curious, so I do like that. So if you want to follow my positions, this is currently where I'm allocated. We'll get even deeper into it in this video. So if you go to token sale here, you had the opportunity to get into the early token sale for book token. So this is a, Algorand Cardano, so a multi-chain token. And I got in for a little bit. So I think it was 1,000 ADA exactly. So on the 20th, so in 2 days, 2 days specifically. So Friday, because it's 1:30 a.m. right now, technically we are Wednesday. I am going to be able to claim, I don't know if it's in the form of an airdrop or claimable, but I will be able to get my hands on 37,341 book tokens. So that is locked right now. So we'll even dive in. So comment down below, how many book tokens are you able to claim or receive in the form of an airdrop? Again, I just don't know the exact logistics of how we're going to be able to get our hands on these tokens. Either way, I'm cool with it. I mean, transaction costs are cheap with Cardano, so it costs peanuts to get that. So book.io, it's a website where you connect your wallet and you can read books that you can buy from jpg.store. So the Gutenberg Bible looks like somebody's sweeping them all. Whoa! I should have bought one. Maybe we'll get one live. We don't know. The moose could be spontaneous. So anyways, I feel like this has kind of gone high. We were at 500 ADA. There's only so many of these, but again, these have gone up in price fast. So one thing I want to mention before we get into the ones that I recommend / the ones that I've been noticing, I'm not telling you to buy any NFT specifically, but with the Gutenberg Bible, the reason it's going up in value is because you're going to be able to claim your tokens, and having one of these Bibles is I think it's the first NFT book that they've had. So correct me if I'm wrong. So it does look cool. So the point is, you go to your wallet. So if I go to my library, whatever you have in your wallet. So if I go to Nami, you can see under tokens, I have an NFT right here. And now I can read this NFT. It doesn't work because I have this with my Trezor Model T. For whatever reason, it doesn't work, but I know it works with a hot wallet. So really cool. You own NFTs that you can then sell. So you can buy the NFT on jpg.store. So let's simulate this. Let's say you want to pick up a Bible. You go here, you buy with ADA. It goes into your wallet in the form of an NFT. And then you connect it to book.io. You read the book. And then when you're done, you sell it, make profit, or sell it for a little bit of money back. Really cool. So shipping is much cheaper. You just send it throughout the blockchain. The creator, they earn a little bit of rewards, whoever minted the book. Very cool. Very cool. So I hope the artists are getting rewarded. I have not done a deep dive into book, the project, but it does look nice. They are absolutely crushing it. Okay. So that's really what I want to get into with book. This NFT could be a hit or miss. Looks like people are sweeping it, earning the gamified, XP tokens. But again, I would be weary because, guys, something that goes up from 630 floor to like 1,000 or 1,200, expect it to go down. The peak floor is 3,100 ADA. But I mean, look at the activity. Like this has gone up fast in the last couple days, and I don't know. I'm not interested in getting one right now. So the ones that I think are good buys right now. So I'll get into what I did buy recently. These could be a good buy long term. I did not get any. I think they're still kind of expensive. Where is it? Where are we going here? Let's do the 7-day. Let's see if we can find any I'm more familiar with. No, not the land. That's more long term. So let's go to all-time high. Okay, so the Boss Cat Rocket Club, this is an absolute steal long term in my opinion. I got this first time for like 70, 80 ADA. These are cheap. And when I think about NFTs on Cardano, it's the Boss Cat Rocket Club. So they're building, they have a pretty big community. And yeah, like these got very high at one point as well. So we're absolutely at a bottom. This is when you want to get it. You want to get in at the lows, sell at the highs. So in particular, if you're looking to get a good entry point, here was a good entry point at 690. And right now, I mean, this is basically the low point, I think, for the Boss Cats. They could go down to 300, but I think 400 is like the lowest, really. Basically what we're seeing right now. So if we go to my wallet, let's see my activity or see what's for sale. So recently I did not pick up any, but I've been buying up the Ghostchains and the chilled Kongs. And I'll get into why. So if we go down, we're going to type in chilled Kongs. Might as well just type it. So chilled Kongs have been around for a while. And right now the floor is like, what, 320? It says 284. It's more like 320. So if we look at the purchase, some people are buying them at 545. They're buying them, just even the common ones for 600. 550. So I bought a few. I think I paid, let's look at my activity. I've been messing around a little bit here. So I bought a couple for 305 and I bought another one for, what'd I pay? Yeah, 310 and 305, and I'm listing them for like double. I'm trying to make a 40% gain. And that's because I know long term, I think they're going to do well. So comment down below, which ones do you like? So I have all these assets here. Alien Origin, that was just something I got for fun a while ago. This hunk I minted for like 4 ADA. I'm selling it for an egregious price. Just see if somebody wants to buy it. Go ahead, buy this. Ghostchain I do like though. So Kevin, shout out to you. You got me into Ghostchain. These blue ones are probably a good buy right now as well. So that's my headspace. I think buying up the Ghostchain are nice because the blue ones are really rare. And if we look at the history under activity, this is speculative. So I'm not playing around with a lot of funds. I'm playing with just a bit. Playing with a couple $100 across different NFTs. And if I lose all my ADA on this, I still have like 40,000 ADA. I don't care. So that's just where I'm at, so you guys know. But look, nobody's going to buy here, but they're going to buy when it goes back up to, 4,200. So that's just kind of where I'm at. In fact, I might even delist these and wait for, I might try to make a 20x on these. I mean, you can turn 50 ADA into 1,000 ADA. If you cannot afford, potentially, okay? If you cannot afford to pick up 1,000 ADA, pick up 100 ADA, pick up an NFT that's cheap right now because everybody's scared. There's no sentiment to buy these NFTs. And then buy right here. This is so cheap. Come on, look at the floor. In fact, I'm going to buy one of those blue ones. I'm not even joking. So let me get my Trezor. I'm going to be buying an NFT right now. When everybody's fearful, that is the time to get in. So nothing has changed with crypto. I don't want to drop my Trezor in my drink here. So let me just unplug. I'm actually offloading footage from an event. So we got the Trezor plugged in here. I'm going to put in the code. So let's buy an NFT right now, just to show you guys what's up and to show you I'm not messing around. Let me put in my code here. So again, activity. We're not thinking short term. We're thinking long term. The past 30 days we've gone down. Guys, we're at a low. So this would have been a great entry point at 250. But like, guys, we're at 78 now. So I might even sweep some. I don't care. I believe in this. So the blue ones are cheap. So I'm going to buy a couple blue ones. The blue ones are rarer than the green ones, by the way. So let's do a little sweep offer. No. We have 6 there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I might as well buy up this floor. I don't care. Because these are 100 and I could sell them for 300 in a couple months. I just feel that. So I'm telling you, watch. We're going to look back. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I really don't think I am. Let's just do 5. So we got that. I don't really want to buy the gray ones. We don't want the gray ones. Just want these. 2, 3, 4, 5. 500 ADA. 600. Yeah, I'll spend 900 ADA. I don't care. There we go. So these I'm picking up for 100. These have been 300-400 at the low. Like these are $1,000 ADA a piece NFTs. So there we go. We got this. So I'm going to sign a transaction. Confirm through the device. We're going to do a little sweep here. So here we're going to confirm even more. So comment down below if you own any Ghostchains. I have a Peaky Blinders one. I have one that I like. I think at the height of the last market, no, not at the height, but maybe towards, when ADA was like $1, I think it was like a $400 NFT. And it's rare. These NFTs are nice. So again, people are going to pay $1,000 for these NFTs at the high, and they're not going to buy them now. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. You can build a lot more ADA doing this. So we're going to continue. We're going to sweep these. So we're going to have to sign individual transactions here. So if you take a look, We can buy 2 assets at a time, it looks like. I'm buying quite a few. I mean, for me to spend 1,000 ADA, it's not that much, like 250 bucks. And I buy every month, so it doesn't really matter to me. Comment down below, what are your top 3 to 5 NFTs on Cardano's blockchain? I like the Boss Cats. We're going to talk about Copy here in a minute, but I like the Boss Cats. These Ghostchains are very cheap in my opinion right now. So again, we're continuing. That's why you want to have a hardware wallet. You would need to physically sign these transactions in order to, buy NFTs to use these funds. So you guys are going to see a lot of Ghostchains in my wallet potentially. My goal for these, I might even just hold on to them for a little bit. I might not even list them. There we go. So the Moose swept 9 NFTs. Perfect. We got the XP. I don't really care. I'm more bullish on the long-term aspect of this. Cardano NFTs are just cheap right now. So now if we go to my wallet, we will see more NFTs here once the transactions go through. So we'll keep you up to date with that along with this video. We'll do a couple of refreshes. Go back to the wallets. So here's my ADA wallet, one of them, the one we're using. I do have one, so we will see a lot more here under the Ghostchain. This is one I like. This one really looks like the Peaky Blinders. Really gives me those vibes. So we'll hit it with the refresh a couple times. We'll see this wallet update. I really do like the bank manager. So let's get into some other ones. Okay. So again, the goal is to think long term. For some of you, even for me, yeah, it's a little bit scary. You drop 900 ADA on NFTs. You don't know if it's going to go lower or higher. I'm so patient. I don't care. I really built an immune system to, the fear in the market. So it's pretty wild, pretty wild. Again, I'm all about profit for this. I believe in these NFTs. I have a lot that I'm listing and selling. So these I'm doubling my money with the greens. And the other ones, maybe I'll just list for 500. I'll 4 to 5x. If I can 4 to 5x with my ADA and it goes up to $4, cool, right? So we'll type in Ghostchain again. So comment down below if you guys swept anything. You want to get the good stuff. You want to get the rare stuff. I mean, this one's 200. Like, what was this before? So if we go to the price history, this was probably like 1,000 ADA. And again, this is not financial advice. So again, a lot of the speculative, everything is educational on this channel. So for me, I'm willing to lose this. Maybe there's news that Ghostchain, maybe something is wrong with the CEO. Maybe he did something egregious. We don't know. But if we go to the trading history, and this is where it's very interesting. So people are listing, trying to sell just to get their money back. They're freaking out. That's what's happening. This NFT, these were bought for hundreds of ADA, not that long ago. At least that's, in terms of rarity, where they're at. Let's go to old entries. So somebody paid 750 ADA at one point for this NFT, and now somebody wants 200 because they want out. They just want out. They can't handle it anymore. So that's what I see with the Ghostchains, right? Honestly, that's a very cheap price for a pink one. Like, I'm gonna get it. I don't care. I mean, for a pink one, like that's absurd. It comes down to rarity, right? Moose is getting loose here. But again, great moments come from great opportunities. I see this as an opportunity. And in fact, crisis equals opportunity. So you want to think about that. Very important. So again, we're using the hardware wallet. That's the best way to protect yourself. Pink mug, pink NFT. And this is me really taking a shot at a big win. So it looks like we got those other NFTs. And I'm going to list them as well. So we're going to have a pretty fun video. So look at all these NFTs we have here. That's a lot. So I've got 15 bubble jets. We're not selling any of those. I have quite a few. So there we go. We got this one. We're gonna have to wait for the transactions to go through. And by the way, I mean, when you're buying NFTs, you can kind of affect the market short term. So anyways, we'll get back to these. I want to go over a couple of other ones. So it looks like somebody swept 9 of them. That's the moose. The moose getting loose, baby. So Chilled Kong. So we've gone over these two, which I like. The other one is going to be the Bubble Jets, the Cornucopia's Bubble Jets. Don't tell me I'm going to have to sweep these. Okay, so I'm not, the price is still about the same. I got a lot of these. But the Bubble Jets are sweet, guys. These, I think, are very cheap. When you talk about investing in crypto metaverse projects, Copy, Bubble Jets, that's where it's at. That's definitely where it's at. So for me, again, you want to stick to the plan. So when I bought these, I'm thinking, let's try to double our money. That's for these green ones. Now, the other ones, I'm going to be a little more patient, okay? So these, I'm going to list at a 4x, which is still cheap. But if I can get 4x, that's cool, right? Any of them I really like. So that pink one, I'll just hold on for a little while. Or we'll sell it for a lot more. So let's get into that. So we're going to sell this NFT. We just bought it for like 100 ADA. You have to remember, there's still like, you do also have the, hold on. Hex is up 21%. Got a notification. So a lot is happening in the market. So we paid, what, like 100 ADA for each of these? I'm going to sell these for $3.99. And that's what you want to do when it comes to flipping. And I have to be patient with this. This is not going to happen overnight. I am not expecting to sell this. I'm not going to accept a crappy offer. I'm thinking long term. Like, guys, I filmed this video. I didn't even notice that. I just see things and I'm like, you know what? People are going to regret selling them just to make a quick buck, like that cheap. Watch. And it might take me a year to sell these, but I don't care. Right? That's where deploying patience really matters with crypto. That's where it really matters. So we'll start listing some of these. $3.99, $4.99. We'll do $4.30, whatever it may be, right? Here we're going to make 300 ADA profit if it sells, right? That's if this is the low, which I think we are. And ADA is going to go up in value. So we're not only picking up more ADA at a 25-cent price, but we're picking up more ADA as it goes up in value. So this is really one way you can make a lot of money in crypto. So that's kind of where the Moose's headspace is at. So I'm not going to bore you with me listing these, but that is one way you can think about arbitrage. One way that you can pick up, at absolute lows. Like as I see these lows, like I'm just seeing things now and I'm like, whoa. So comment down below, are these good moves? Am I crazy? Are these NFTs crap? Let me know. So with that being said, guys, the moose is loose. So happy to have you with me for another episode. And we're going to see you in the next one. Cheers.